Good evening, my name is Roscoe and welcome to this ceremony. We're going to start with a traditional smoking using eucalyptus leaves and the tea tree or the melaleuca. And the invitation is, as you feel the smoke wherever you are watching this, let the smoke cleanse your aura, let the smoke clear your body so that we can go cleanly into deeper meditation, which is where this will lead. So just placing the eucalyptus on the coals. And just feeling the smoke cleansing your aura. Tea tree in there as well. Just let the smoke waft over your body, cleaning your aura. Some of you may use sage and things like that. This is a traditional way of cleansing. Customary before any ceremony to cleanse the spirit, cleanse the soul. Feeling the smoke cleansing your soul, stirring your body with the leaves. So I'd just like to acknowledge and the Yugambeh people from this area of southeast Queensland, and the Jagera people in the Brisbane area, Turrbal people. And for wherever you are, whichever country you're in, just an acknowledgement to the local Indigenous people of your area. And we welcome them and ask them to come and join us for this ceremony. And may we too walk our journeys as they did, softly on the earth, connected deeply at every level, to everything and everyone. May we tune into the infinite wisdom of the ancient ancestors of the land that we find ourselves on. Now just inviting in your own ancestors as well, all your own old people, going back in time immortal, your two parents, your four grandparents, your 8 great-grandparents, and so on back. Regardless of how they were in the physical, those who have passed over, we invite them now to be present with us, to walk this journey where they were unable to walk. We live in times of great change. We live in times of a lot more freedom than our ancestors had available to them, where their lives were more in a mode of survival. We now have the chance to walk forward, lifting our consciousness higher. So bring in your own ancestors to be with the ancestors of the land that you're sitting on and walking on. And also bringing in any personal guides, animal spirits, angels, archangels, ascending masters. Any guidance that you use, gatekeepers, bring all them in to join us in this ceremony tonight as well. So we're going to go in now to calling in the 7 directions, the 4 cardinal directions of the east, the north, the west and the south, the earth below, the sky above, and bringing it all into our central place. So in doing so, we're creating a Merkaba, which actually looks like 2 triangles, 2 3-dimensional triangles on top of each other, with us in the middle, coming into our heart space. So in these, we call in the spirits and the energies of the East. And for this occasion, we call in the butterfly from the East, coming in on the new day from the rising sun. The butterfly transforms through darkness and lightness. From the cocoon, against impossible odds, the sludgy blend brewing in the cocoon, forming into this amazing, beautiful butterfly. And the butterfly asks us to do the same, to acknowledge all the growth that we've done and who we've become, who we've grown into, leaving behind the stories of who we were, to embracing who we have become and who we are becoming. So we thank the butterfly and the energies, the transforming energies of the butterfly from the East. And facing to the north, the midday the sun high in the sky. We're calling the energies of the north. And we call them the horse. The horse representing personal power. The horse that was tamed and used by humans to expand the areas of exploration. So stepping into our own personal power, the beautiful, sensitive, intuitive horse. And the horse reminds us also to embrace the wildness, the wild spirit within us. Before we were tamed, to embrace the Brumby or the Mustang that's in us, in balance with the workhorse, the Clydesdale. So a bit of a thoroughbred spirit within us. The wild Brumby and the wild Mustang, remembering that part of us as well and allowing ourselves to step into our own sovereignty in such a way that we don't hurt others, in such a way that we're able to run in the joy and embrace that wild spirit of our horse and our personal power. So we thank the energies of the north, the spirits of the north. We thank the horse for reminding of us to embrace our own personal power, to gallop wildly. And turning now to the west, the setting sun, the end of the day, transitioning into the evening, into the night. And in the west, calling in the spirits and energies of the west, we call in the wolf who is the origin of our domesticated dogs. These loyal creatures, these beautiful companions, the wolf, the dog, their unconditional love that they show to us and they show to their pack and their families. But the wolf also reminds us to also step into our own fullness so we can be of service to our pack. Have courage in our own strength and our inner strength, drawing on that so that we can be of service to the greater pack that we belong to. And in our case as human beings, let that be the whole of humanity, seeing that as the wolf pack that we belong to. So we give thanks to the beautiful qualities of the wolf, the loyalty, the unconditional love. And the working as a unit for the greater good of the whole pack. So thank you to the wolf. Now turning to the south, into the middle of the night, when our physical bodies rest and we go into dream states, remembering, journeying. And in the south, we are calling in the phoenix. The phoenix reminds us too to rise from the golden ashes, to rise from all that has taken us to this journey where we now are. To release the past and fly into our fullness, rising from the ashes, leaving behind past events, growing from them, growing into the fullness of who we have become. Through the hardships, through the challenges, through the joy, everything in balance, all the contrasting experiences we've had. So calling again on the beautiful energies of the Phoenix to rise above it all, to rise up into our sovereignty, to our fullest self. So thank you for the energies and spirits of the South. And now we're going to connect to the spirit and the energies of the earth. Pachamama, Mother Gaia, Mother Earth. And for the purposes of this ceremony, we're going to use the term Opportuniku from the Maori culture means that very Mother Earth. Feeling our feet on the earth, feeling grounded in the earth. Remember, we're here for this earthly journey, so it's important to connect to the softness and the beauty of nature, and reminding us that we are part of nature, we are nature beings on this journey here, in this earthly realm. So relaxing in and feeling your own roots, the roots growing from the bottom of your soul to your feet, anchoring into the earth, feeling solid, connected, as we honour Opportuniku, Mother Earth. Oppo! Releasing what no longer serves us, breathing in through the nose, rising up on the toes, and release. And letting it all go, releasing through the palms of the hands down into Mother Earth, back into Opportuniku. Releasing, letting go. Letting that energy be transmuted like the trees of nature, turn our carbon dioxide back into oxygen. We release what's no longer serving us back, so Mother Earth can take all our goo, all our hoochie, as the South Americans refer it to, and turn it back into beautiful fertiliser to feed the trees, to feed the grasses and the plants of nature. And now we look skyward, the farther sky above, and we ourselves as the bridge between the earth and the heavens or the sky. Farther sky in the Maori culture is known as Ranganui. So we honour Ranganui as we stretch and reach for the sky while we were grounded in the earth. Pachamama, Opportuniku. Nui. again releasing. Now we honour the Great Spirit, the mystical realms, the guidance from the invisible forces. God, source, the great mystery. That invisible creator that we are all connected to, that part of us, that connection to something greater, something much bigger. The spirit or the mystery that we honour Wairua. And again, letting go, releasing all that energy, that stuck energy, releasing that back to be cleansed, to be transmuted. Papa Tuanuku, Mother Earth. Now we bring it all in, into the heart, the space of love, into our soul, the seat of our soul, the seat to be in and around this heart space. And living our life more connected to our heart and listening to the messages of the heart rather than the head. Feeling and living from a place of love, and the word for love is aroha. So with aroha, with our love, we send it outwards, and we bring some back in for ourselves. It's so important to have love for ourselves first, so we have love to share outwards with others, to love who we are, to love who we have become through all the adversity of our journeys to this point in life. Sending love out to the world and then drawing love back into our haora, into our dantian, our lower dantian, just under the belly button, into the sacral, our power centre. Bringing love into that place, into our being, into our body. Stoking our own fire with love of self. Just breathing that in, drawing it right in, drawing the belly in, right towards the backbone. Out, and then breathing in, letting the stomach fill, bringing that ear right down into the lower belly. breathe out again, pushing the air out through the mouth, through the nose, releasing all the stale air. And as you breathe in, feeling the hands rise and going outwards as the belly fills with air, and then the air fills up through the diaphragm and the lungs, the chest and the throat, and being expelled out through the mouth over the top of the tongue. So we thank all the energies, the four cardinals, the earth below to which we ground, the sky above to which we reach, and bringing it all in with the spirit into our centre, into our heart centre, and living more fully, trusting in the guidance of spirit, trusting in the guidance of our own heart, the messages of our own soul. So as we work towards our meditation, we're connecting to this full moon, this lunar eclipse, the Sagittarius moon. It's about the archer, the symbol Sagittarius, the half man, half horse, who is said to be the centaur Chiron. Chiron is often symbolised as the wounded healer, but in fact he symbolises our willingness to go within our caves of consciousness and examine our own nature. This is in perfect timing along with all the retrogrades of various planets at the moment, which are also asking us to go within and uncover all our old wounds, explore our old conditioning, explore our old patterns, sit with the emotions that are arising from within us, so we can clear out any excesses and open fully to the spirit of who we are, who we have become. The Sagittarius is associated with adventure and rebellion, optimism, philosophical. So as we go into this meditation, as most full moons do invoke us to go within and release, this is even more expansive around that, the ruler of Sagittarius, being about expansion and growth, the energies of this large planet, Jupiter. Letting go of these old ways so we can open to new ways of thinking, questing for a deeper understanding, so we can shine our own inner light. Noticing if you still have charge to others, the energies of others, if you've been pulled into other people's dramas, and being able to be a bit discerning, a little bit more detached from a place of compassion and kindness. They may be reminding own state of being. So sitting in a place where you can bring others to meet you where you're at now, rather than being drawn down to where they are. But accepting others for where they're at in their journeys with love and kindness. Going from the heart rather than the head, or that ego base of reacting. Being more discerning in our responses. Being more responsible from a place of our ability to respond with more awareness and more kindness. So very much a sense of moving forward now, letting go of the past, letting go of the old patterns, examining the beliefs that you have, whether they serve you any longer, trusting and surrendering. Do my current beliefs align with what's true for me now, today, in this here and now? And letting go of the energy of who I was. With confidence reaching and engaging in a new future. A future coming from the heart, coming from the place of kindness. So now just gently breathing in. Breathing in through the heart and releasing through the heart. So feeling the breath being drawn in and released out through your heart space. And feeling the body relaxing. And allowing the mind to let go and relax. And if need be, have the conversation with your mind to say it's okay. It's okay just to release. It's time to rest. That breath coming in and out to your heart. Body relax. And it's ready to go into meditative space. Slowing the breath down, just breathe in and out through your heart space. And pausing between the in-breath and the out-breath. Connecting the energy of love and kindness, that feeling of love. Connecting to the feeling when we breathe in and out through the heart. Gently, rhythmically, to the beat of your own heart. So as we ready ourselves to go into meditation, just feeling your body relaxed, relaxing into your seated position, connecting to the breath, the nice deep breath in through the nose, slight pause, and then releasing through the mouth. And feeling the body relaxing. And again, breathing in through the nose. Holding, pausing. Focusing on the flames. If you have candles, focusing on the flame of the candle or the flame of the fire on the screen in front of you. Tuning in to the dancing fire, being mesmerized by the flames. Fire burning, flame so bright, dancing on this darkened night, creation stirring, change occurring. Skyward flickers, lightning strikes, illuminating clouds of storm, shooting stars flashing bright, streaks across the sky this night. Heated flames to fear and shame, melt them all away from sight. Molten into lava flow, glow so bright, yet move so slow. Engulf the fear, I shed a tear, relief at last. I leave behind those days long past. My joy returns, my laughter sounds. My life is filled with love abounds. With skyward gaze, I breathe in love. I bow and thank the stars above. Calling in the spirits and energies of this fire. From the wider realms the fire came, born of the stars from the far reaches of the universe. Within the Earth Mother as her molten core, within me as sparks of passion. The fire carries all before it as creation. Let the flames reveal the truth of our journey. Let this fire be the agent of change, gifting us the power to cleanse and to shape ourselves anew. Into these flames release what no longer serves. And so, recreating and rising from the flames like the phoenix to uncover new and infinite possibilities that nourish you to the very core of your soul. And with your eyes open, gazing into the flame, and let this flame carry you. Let yourself be taken by the fire. Find yourself sitting around the fire, joining a circle of others, sitting in this space around the fire with your loved ones, with your ancestors, with the higher beings, with your guides, with the archangels. With high vibrational beings. Sitting gathered around this fire, all equal, all is one. And as you stare into the flames, let yourself go. Let yourself be taken by the flames, by the fire. Let yourself journey into the fire, wherever it may take you. Feel the warmth of this fire before you. Feel the warmth of those that you sit in circle with around this fire. Feel the support and the love of each other. Let yourself be taken by the flame. Let yourself be warmed by the fire. very gently returning to be with all those around the fire, and in your own way thanking everyone present, and very slowly and very gently bringing yourself back into the room or the space where you started this journey, and gently feeling the body, starting with the fingertips and the toes, the tips of the toes, connecting to the toes and the fingers with a gentle wriggle, and feeling the legs and the arms, feeling your bottom where you're seated, and just feeling your way gently back into the physical body, returning from your journey. Bit of a stretch of the jaw, stretch of the fingers. There's water close by, take a sip of water. And gently open the eyes if you haven't done already. Bringing yourself back. Thank you for joining us on this meditative journey. And please stay with us as we go back to the fire to release all those things that we no longer need to carry on this journey. Gathering at the fire with a list of what you'd like to let go in your own way, placing it into your fire wherever you are. Thank you. Many blessings. Much love.
Releasing is a ritual most commonly associated with the full moon because of the intensity of a full moon, the energy generated by the goddess moon's full light, and her power in her full essence. The full moon is also considered the end of the goddess moon's cycles. It signifies completion of her cycles of growth from the darkness of her new or waxing and waning phases to becoming full. Hence the full moon being associated with releasing rituals, the shedding of the old. The light of a full moon does, after all, illuminate that which is hindering our growth. However, releasing rituals can be performed at any time. It is a powerful ritual at any time of work on self, a ritual of cleansing the old to make way for the new, a practice of gratitude for the lessons you have learned and personal growth attained from the challenges you have faced, worked on, and are now able to release because their residual in your energy field is no longer needed. As with any spiritual practice, a releasing ritual is steeped deep with intention. The intention can be coincidental. The mere act of performing a releasing ritual makes clear your intention to remove unwanted and unnecessary energy from your field. It can also be deepened with intention statements that are specific. For example, they may have a specific time frame. They may have specific entities included, such as people or a person. They may have a specific purpose, such as to release the physical pain in your body. Whether they are coincidental or deliberate, your intention will accompany the statement you release. Intention and release statements are the most powerful elements, which on their own are adequately sufficient for the ritual to be effective. However, there are other elements that can magnify your ritual. As with any spiritual work, it all comes down to personal choice and style. Fire is one of the more common elements used in a releasing ritual. Writing down your release statements and placing them into a flame is a powerful symbolic gesture that visually shows your release being disintegrated to ash, which can then be returned to Mother Earth for disposal. Energetically, you see your release being removed. Water is another element that can be used for releasing rituals. Releasing statements are written onto paper and placed one by one, or all on one sheet of paper, into a body of water to be drowned by the water, therefore washing away that which you've released. A bowl of water can be used, which is then flushed down a toilet or a sink, with the sodden paper disposed of in the bin. Or the water can be poured onto the earth and the paper then buried or disposed of. A larger body of water can also be used, such as a creek, a lake, or an ocean. The water flow will carry away your release and be absorbed by Mother Earth. If you choose this method, just be mindful of the paper that you choose so as to ensure that it properly decomposes and doesn't pollute Mother Earth in the process. Another element equally as powerful as fire and water is earth. You can dig a hole with the permission of Mother Earth and bury your written release and cover it over with the soil. This will seal your release in Mother Earth's healing body, and it returns her for her disposal. Be mindful of where you choose to bury it though, so it cannot easily be disturbed and so that it doesn't remain within your close energy field. With fire, water and earth, you can easily incorporate the elements of air and spirit. All you need to do is read your released statements aloud prior to burning, wetting or burying. The air from your breath and your environment will carry your words and spirit will hear them. For additional power, you can call in your guides, archangels, animal totems, and any other deities you work with, and ask for their assistance with releasing the statements you've made. Further amplification of your ritual can be achieved through the incorporation of astrology signs. The 12 signs each have an associated elemental energy of either fire, water, air, or earth. Using the related element for the sign the moon falls in will increase the power of your ritual. Use fire with an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius moon. Use water with Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces moon. Use air with Gemini, Libra or Aquarius moon. And use earth with Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn moon. Crystals can also add power to your ritual. Some of the common crystals associated with releasing rituals include amethyst for transformation and moving forward, aquamarine for calm reflection and letting go, blue topaz offers a calm confidence, citrine for releasing negativity, muscovite for a boost of confidence, malachite for compassion and love, rainbow moonstone for calming, and it also eases any pain associated with releasing negativity, rose quartz, which is often associated with the heart chakra, clears away fear and resentment. Cranberry aura quartz is good for releasing any sadness associated with what you release. Smoky quartz, which is a general protection stone, but also is a calming and grounding stone. And labradorite for moving forward and balancing. Nature also provides us with quite a number of herbs for releasing as well. Bay leaves in particular are very protective. You can write one word which represents the statement of release onto a bay leaf and then put that into the fire. The bay leaves are a very powerful way of releasing and clearing the energy at the same time. Other herbs that also help are sage, chamomile, skullcap and passion flower, lemon balm, ginger, wood betony. Rosemary is a very good one. It's all about new beginnings, a fresh start, and is a very good cleanser. Cedar, juniper, Palo Santo is used by shamans to clear negative energy and to increase love and prosperity. And then 2 very ancient resins in frankincense and myrrh. Frankincense will add power to anything that you use it in. It amplifies the power. It was used in very ancient rituals, particularly in purification rituals throughout history, and it's said to carry your prayers to heaven. Myrrh is another ancient resin which is often used in combination with frankincense. It's very good for stilling the mind and aligning the energy centers of the body. It's no accident that there are 12 signs in the zodiac. Each of the 12 signs represents a stage in the cycle of solar energy as it is embodied in the life of mankind on our planet. Each of the 12 zodiac signs is linked with 12 constellations, and the angels of the zodiac oversee all the people born under these signs. The archangels of the zodiac can help us to understand our astrological birth sign and our life purpose and soul purpose. Archangels are different to guardian angels. Guardian angels are those personally connected to you and can be loved ones who've passed away. Archangels are of service to everyone and can be called on to assist you with any personal work and the healing of others. Each astrology sign has an associated archangel, and each archangel has a specific purpose. Incorporating archangels into your spiritual practices, including releases, increases the power of your intentions and manifestations. Archangel Michael is probably the most known archangel. He oversees all archangels and can help with anything, as well as being specifically for protection, staying the ego and fear, and your life purpose. Archangel Raphael is the angel of healing and helps clear stress and fear. Archangel Haniel represents the sacred feminine, full moon, intuition, and clairvoyance. There are 15 archangels available to you to work with. An important component of any ritual or ceremony is the setting of your sacred space. We don't always have time to create a sacred space, and you do not have to in order for your releasing ritual to be effective. But if you have the time, it is a practice which supports and amplifies the ritual. There are many ways to set your sacred space, including showering or bathing before your ritual. In doing so, you are literally cleaning your aura. You also still your mind in preparation for your ritual. It also honours the importance of the ritual you are preparing to undertake for yourself. Cleaning the space where you will hold your ritual. This can be done by hand or with a besom broom, a tool used in ancient times solely for purifying ritual space. Energetically sweeping the ritual space. This can be done using energetic practices like Reiki or breathwork, or using a smudging stick. And you can also add additional herbs or resins. It could also be simply a visualization of a clear, flowing, open space. Crystal grids created with specific intentions and relevance to the moon can be set, activated, and form the centre of your ritual space. Sound can be used as a tool to energetically clear the space. Tuning forks, drums, rattles, or any other instruments, even music, can all clear the space. Ritual tools you regularly work with, placed within the space, also connect your energy, intentions, and clear the space just through their presence. Tools like ceremonial staves, talking sticks, statues, and symbols such as seagulls. Archetypal deities that you work with can be called in for the intention of supporting and assisting you in the ritual. Visualising the space as being a protected energy field whereby you are protected and grounded can also help. And specifically chosen words recited, chanted, or sung prior to your ritual commencing set the space for you to commence and the energy to flow. Often specific words will also be used to close the ritual, therefore also closing off the ritual energy. There are many ways to set the space, each as individual as the ritual is to you. Writing releasing statements is not as difficult as you may think. You can start by asking yourself some questions like, what lessons have I learned this past month that are now resolved? What behaviour have I noticed within myself that is not good for my love of self and my personal growth? What am I hanging on to which adds no value to my life? What can I let go of that is an outdated belief of mine? What no longer serves me for my highest good? What is it that weighs me down as I journey deeper into my soul's essence? There is no wrong or right. Allow yourself to flow without correction. Still your mind and allow your soul to speak freely. Start each statement with I release, a clear commitment to self and powerful statement of intention. Release statements can be detailed and specific or general and all-encompassing. Regular practicing of a release ritual will fine-tune your personal style, but know that the power is strong irrespective of the detail. Releasing that which no longer serves you makes room for new energy to fill the void. It increases your personal power to manifest that which you desire to bring into your life. It alters your energy, the flow of prana or chi through your body. It lightens the burdens we are conditioned to feeling we have to carry as a symbol of our strength. Strength comes from the overcoming and releasing, the bringing of new into our lives, not from carrying the burdens of the past. A releasing prayer. I am of the universe. I flow with the cosmic sea. Wherever it will take me now will lead me to manifest my aspirations. Now I can change my life to whatever I want it to be. I choose to fully open my heart to release and to receive that which assists me to lift my vibration higher. I liberate myself from that which holds my soul back. I surrender. I trust. I release, knowing I am divinely guided. I bathe in the illuminated moon and release my burdens to the goddess moon, surrendering to her all that which sets me free. Light the path of my soul. Light the path of my journey. In the goddess moon, I am whole.